Have you ever wondered why your perfectly crafted cold email might be disappearing into the digital void? Before you blame luck or your subject lines or my ICP is super difficult, maybe it's time to review some deliverability best practices, because 9 times out of 10, your deliverability is the problem. Welcome to another episode of Inside Outbound, cracking the code one outbound tip at a time. Today, we're diving deep into the B2B cold email realm. The sad truth is this: the best email in the world is worthless if it doesn't reach the prospect's inbox. To combat this, I've jotted down some essential do's and don'ts. You can steal them and apply them to your own outbound. Let's start with the positive, the things you absolutely should be doing to ensure your email's safe passage. Warm up. Imagine diving into icy water. Now imagine diving into a heated pool. Not warming up your emails shocks your email domain in exactly the same way. Emails need a proper warm up. For about 3 to 4 weeks, ease your email into the rhythm of things. Start with 1 per day, then go to 2 per day, and so on and so on and so on. It acclimatizes them to the virtual climate and makes you seem more human, which is what you want, hence improving your deliverability score and making it less likely your emails go to spam. Now, top tip here, and something that everyone seems to avoid: don't turn the warm-up tool off afterwards, after you've done your ramp-up period of 3 to 4 weeks. Warm-up tools help always, since your score is never static, so keep it on. ESP Selection. Investing in a professional email service provider is like getting yourself a top-notch postman. They know the best routes and ensure your message is delivered every time. Leveraging professional ESPs can boost deliverability by up to 10%. And to be honest, I'd say that it's at least 10%. A personal touch. Would you rather a handwritten note or a pre-printed card? Personalize your emails. It makes the recipient feel special and increases engagement. Reply rate of around 10 to 15% is a nice benchmark. That keeps it nice and healthy. Characters in check. So distorted characters in your lead gen spreadsheet can ruin your email's first impression. Keep it neat, tidy, and distortion free. You know when you receive those emails with characters all over the place? You don't want to do that. Technical foundations. DNS, FPF, DKIM, DMARC, all of those boring acronyms that basically you don't know anything about but have seen. These are the behind-the-scenes heroes. Think of them as the security checks for your email passport. Without them, you're not going through. These security checks ensure safe transit for your email to the inbox. Because I'm feeling generous, by the way, in the description below, I've added a link for you to check for free. So go and take a look. Regulatory compliance. It's the rulebook. Stick to the rulebook and avoid any penalties. The average global fine for GDPR violation is 66,000 euros. And for serious infringements, it can go up to 4% of a company's global turnover. Get yourself an accurate enrichment tool to avoid this and make sure that they are GDPR compliant. Number 7, quality over quantity. Targeting is everything. Go for quality leads. It's not about sending thousands of emails. You really don't need to, but it is about reaching out to the right people. Verify. Number 8. So regularly check your email list. It ensures you're not speaking into an empty room. Bear in mind that 30% of the workforce changes jobs every 12 months. Don't use outdated emails. Imperv actually did a study. They found that bounce rates can be reduced by up to 98% with a thorough email list verification. Steady volume increase. Number 9. Gradually increasing your sending volume is like turning up the volume on a speaker. Too fast and it might just blow up. Send less than 30 emails per day before your domain is fully warm, then no more than 100 after that. What I say to every single person is you can send as many as you like, but you're going to get banned. If you start sending 300 per day, you're going to get banned. Number 10, mobile design. In today's age, mobile optimization isn't optional. It's like crafting a letter that fits perfectly inside the envelope. 42% of emails are open on mobile devices. You don't need me to tell you that people are always on their phones. Now for some pitfalls to avoid. Number 1, personal emails. Using your personal email for professional purposes, it's a big no-no. Number 2, overzealous sending. Sending a massive volume of emails at once is like shouting into a library. Not appreciated by anyone, and you'll be banned in the future. Sudden spikes in email volume can decrease deliverability rates at least 30%. So don't do it. And here's a really good point to remember. Being patient when you're doing emails is all that you need. If the quality of your copywriting is good enough, you don't need to send hundreds and hundreds of emails per day. It's actually detrimental to your overall health. Number 3, imbalance. Too much text or too many images. Find the right golden ratio. Less than 100 words and maximum 1 image per email, and no selfies. Nothing to do with deliverability. It's just annoying. Don't. Number 4, ignoring A/B testing. So without A/B testing, you're navigating without a compass. You don't know what works, you don't know what doesn't, and the more variety in your emails, the more you look human and the better your deliverability is. Number 5, link overload. Too many links in an email make it look like a treasure map rather than a message. 1 link per email if you can. Otherwise, it gets a little bit heavy and it gets harder to push through and easier for those spam filters to detect. And they flush it straight to spam. Red flag words. Spam trigger words are the silent alarms. Avoid setting them off. Spam trigger words in a subject line have a 30% higher chance of landing in the spam folder. You can find a list of the spam words below because, again, I've been very nice and I've put it there for you. Malpractices, list bombing or spoofing. That's a shortcut to the spam folder, no questions asked. Spoofing is basically sending with a fake email address. Just don't do it. Set it up professionally, set up your Google account, and do it all the right way. Number 8, ignoring requests. If someone wants to leave the party, don't lock the door. 67% of consumers cite too many emails as the reason for unsubscribing, so give them a way out. Just include an unsubscribe link in your email, and if they ask to take you off the list, take them off the list. Number 9, overlooking mobile. So we already touched on it, but I actually remembered another stat which is terrifying. Emails not optimized for mobile devices get deleted by 70% of recipients. Don't increase the likelihood that you get marked manually as spam or insta-deleted. Send it to yourself before you launch a campaign and see how it looks on your phone. Last but one, irrelevant subject lines. An off-topic subject line is like wrapping a gift in misleading paper, whatever that means. But the point is, anyone that knows me knows I love 2-word subject lines, all lowercase. It makes it look like an internal email. It makes it not look spammy. Try it, it works. If you go more than 5 words per subject line as well, expect bad things to happen for deliverability. Excess emphasis, last one. Too many exclamation marks or all caps is like screaming when all you need to do is whisper. Spam filters also don't love it. There's no need to shout. If you've got something valuable to say, people will listen. Now, armed with these do's and don'ts, your emails stand a better chance at shining in the spotlight rather than getting lost in the crowd. Thanks for joining this episode of Inside Outbound. Remember, it's not about sending the most emails, it's about sending them right. If these tips lit a bulb, hit that like, share, and subscribe button for more outbound wisdom, and maybe even share it with a friend or two. Until next time, keep those emails out of the spam folder, because otherwise, absolutely no one's going to read them.